Once Peter heard that, he was good to go. Peter heard Jesus say, "Come," in the affirmative, and Peter got out of the boat. He didn't even think about it. He just got out of the boat. Even though the storms and waves and the wind were mighty, Peter knew Jesus was mightier. Peter left the so-called secure, known, predictable safety of the boat in the middle of the stormy sea. He got out of the boat. Peter got out of the boat. Then he walked on water in the midst of the storm. Peter walked on water. And you know why he walked on water? Because Peter had faith over fear. Peter walked on water because of his faith over fear. Peter went beyond all odds and he walked on water. He walked on water and came to Jesus. But as he got closer and closer to Jesus, and oftentimes right when we get to our destination, when we get to where we're supposed to be, what happens? A distraction. And he realized, oh my goodness. And he looked away from Jesus. And once you look away from Jesus, watch out, watch out, watch out. You better be calling for SOS because you are in trouble. You're going to really need 911. You're going to need it bad, bad. And Peter, he just couldn't understand. Now look, I went beyond all odds and I walked out on this water. Peter walked out on the water. He came to Jesus, but he lost his focus after he had beat the odds because he was looking at Jesus. He was looking at Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. He was looking at Jesus, but his focus was lost. All of a sudden, he realized, oh my God, where am I? The storm, the winds, the waves. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? He became afraid. Peter began to sink, but he was saying, Lord, save me. This shows you that water was deep. Lord, save me. Jesus quickly, no. Jesus soon, no. Jesus in a few minutes, no. Jesus immediately. I love that word, immediately and suddenly. Jesus immediately takes Peter's hand. He saves Peter, rescues him, and Jesus lets him know, ye of little faith, why are you doubting? You must have faith. You need huge faith. You gotta have mega faith. This is what Jesus was telling Peter right after Peter had walked on the water. But how many times do we have a walking on the water experience where we do something totally out of our comfort zone, where we are able to accomplish a feat that we never thought we'd be able to do, but we see ourselves doing it. And what happens? Sometimes we lose focus. You need faith over fear so you won't lose focus. We need faith over fear so we can be survivors and so that we can overcome and be overcomers of all odds. We need faith over fear so we can conquer. We need faith over fear in order to survive. We need faith over fear to stay afloat, to make it, to win, to swim with the sharks. We need faith over fear to fight the giants. We need faith over fear to go into the lion's den. Faith over fear to walk into the fiery furnace. Faith over fear to rest inside the whale for 3 days. Then they got out. They got out. They all got out. And when they got back into the boat, the wind ceased. It became quiet again. It was calm again. And there was peace. Peace, peace, be still. There was peace in the valley. There was peace. And that's what we are all looking and searching and praying and asking God for, peace. Jesus walked on the water, and Peter walked on the water. And we can walk on the water, but we got to get out of the boat through our faith over fear. So how do you walk with Jesus? How do you walk with Jesus in Bethlehem and walk with Jesus in Galilee and at the Mount of Olives and walk with Jesus through Gethsemane? Walk with Jesus as he climbed the hill of Calvary? In order to do all of that, we need a strong faith, a mighty faith, for a faith that will not shrink. We need a firm foundation. We need faith over fear. How do we make it through the storm? How we've always made it through the storm, focusing on Jesus as our Savior, because we know he's going to take care of us. How do we make it? How do we walk where Jesus walked? We take on even more faith and know it's faith over fear, faith over fear, faith over fear. This is the only way any of us can make it. Any of us can make it. And I think we need faith over fear from way back before many of us were born, when they were really singing Negro spirituals. One of those great Negro spirituals, I want Jesus to walk with me. I want Jesus to walk with me. I want Jesus to walk with me. All along my pilgrim journey, I want Jesus to walk with me. In my trial, Lord, walk with me. In my trials, Lord, walk with me. When the shades of life are falling, Lord, I want Jesus to walk with me. In my sorrow, Lord, walk with me. In my sorrows, Lord, walk with me. When my heart is aching, Lord, I want Jesus to walk with me. In my troubles, Lord, walk with me. In my troubles, Lord, walk with me. When my life becomes a burden and I want Jesus to walk with me, I want Jesus to walk with me. I want Jesus to walk with me because he will give me the support and the foundation and the extra push I need with faith over fear. We invite you to get a copy of Faith Over Fear by Dr. Mable Springfield Scott. This is the book that I wrote after I completed my PhD in leadership studies, and my dissertation was about faith, fear, overcoming, succeeding, leadership, what makes or breaks us. We looked at sharecroppers who really had a difficult time as they came out of slavery and had no resources and nothing to help, but God was there. We'd love for you to read our book. You can purchase Faith Over Fear by Dr. Mable Springfield Scott. Email me today at drmables@gmail.com so you can buy a copy of Faith Over Fear. Please email me at drmables@gmail.com to purchase a copy of Faith Over Fear. Faith Over Fear. Faith Over Fear by Dr. Mable Springfield Scott. Remember, all book proceeds support college scholarships. All books proceeds support college scholarships. Get a copy of Faith Over Fear and help support our local colleges across North Carolina. We want to thank you again. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon on the radio. Please enjoy your week. And don't forget, it's always faith over fear. Faith over fear. faith over fear. God bless you real good. Ta-ta. Love you.